you always hear about the Mick Masterclass. I don't really see it. Ben, please stop commenting pictures of me. My NBA comparison was 2018.
We pro third graders. I think I started crying. Something just flipped in your brain one day, I swear. We might even be in a D1 gym playing 2-on-2.
And that shit gets heated.
Oh, wow.
Nick would fry everyone in this comment section. I never won a playoff game.
We're actually getting a house too.
But Mick is so tough.
What's going on? It's the Sideline Bros.
We're doing a Q&A here today. You guys have asked us a ton of questions. Obviously, since we've started, we're here. We picked out some of the good ones. We're going to answer a ton of questions for you guys.
First question, Michael B. Steppen asked, how'd y'all meet? I met Pay and Gavin in college last year. Gavin I mostly met like this year more. I didn't know him as much last year. And Brandon I met this year.
I guess the longest connection here would be me and Brandon. I've known Brandon since middle school. And then I went to college with these boys. And then that's how Brandon knows them, through me. And now we're all here today.
Yeah, I mean, I met Mick last year. He was my roommate this year. And then I met Gavin, probably first week last year. Then I met you, probably the first week I met Gavin, too. I hung out with you, the same week. It was pretty sweet.
Brandon's low-key my day one.
Yeah, like Gavin said, I met Gavin in middle school. We've been boys since we were 11, 12 years old. I met Peyton last year. I was up here a lot hanging out with Gavin. And then I met Mick this year through Sideline Bros. And yeah.
I have a picture of the first time we met. We were at Coops. Literally the first day we met. Us three have a picture together and we're all just
Is it on the couch?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the Darty?
Yeah.
That's been...
And the jerseys.
Yes.
That was my Instagram profile picture for a long time. Yeah.
We could maybe throw that up on the screen up there.
Yeah, we'll get you the picture.
Next question from MJ Wheel. What inspired you guys to make a TikTok account and do what you guys do? Me and Peyton, we used to have faceless accounts. I guess clipping accounts. That was a big thing on TikTok for a while. But they weren't necessarily clipping. I had an account called Top 5 Sports. And I just do a random top 5 plays. And TikTok would pay us for views. So me and Peyton have kind of been doing social media for a while. And then we kind of came together one day and said, let's start doing this. And ever since, it's kind of popped off.
Yeah, I had an account called Sideline Sports. We basically did the same thing. And I just had one last video pop off. Mick was actually there for my first ever video that popped off. I accidentally bought a year's worth of canvas, so I knew I had to get my best use out of it. And I just came out of my room one day and I posted a video an hour ago. I had 100K views and I stuck with TikTok, and honestly it kind of snowballed to this, I feel almost.
So that was last year. That was our freshman year of college.
Yeah.
And then I actually dropped out of college last spring semester, so my second semester I only made it a semester and a half. But I went to California for a little bit. I did some sales there. Then I came back this fall. Payne called me, kind of had similar ideas. We're on the same page, and here we are today.
And then Mick joined at about 2,500 followers.
1,800 first video I joined on.
Yeah, and so Gavin and I were doing kind of the wavelength, the two-person stuff that we do now, and I knew Mick knew a lot of NBA ball knowledge, and he was my roommate, obviously. I told him, Mick, let's do this, and he was on board from the get-go and just kind of snowballed.
I was the unpaid cameraman, just helping out
yeah.
And stuff.
Mick was the unpaid intern at first, and now
that's true.
Brandon's the intern right now, but you made it on. You got hired.
So I kind of joined the Sideline Bros at around 40K followers on the main page. I am a union carpenter. I do construction full time, and I've kind of talked to Gavin and wanted to get in on some videos, and yeah, they enjoyed me being here helping. I enjoyed it, just doing it for fun, and now it's kind of become almost a full-time thing for me as well. So
yeah.
All talk sports. What is y'all's motivation? I feel ever since everyone was a little kid, everyone either wants to be a professional athlete or a content creator, and honestly with the way we're going right now, it would be nice if we can get the best of both worlds and do basketball and content creation. And honestly, just the ability to be financially free and spend my time how I want to spend it is probably my dream goal, and to be able to spend time with family and friends if I want to, travel the world if I want to, just kind of a mix of everything, and then at the same time get to spend it with some of my closest friends.
Yeah, especially for me. Me and Peyton have been doing social media. We kind of talked about the last time, but this has always been the dream in a sense, right?
Yeah. I feel ever since I've known Gav, he's always talked about being something bigger and living his own kind of lifestyle, living freely and stuff like that. And he's the kid that will go out and do it. So
appreciate that, man. Yeah. Thank you.
And doing something that you love and making money from it is always amazing, and it's better than just personally it's thinking about sitting in the office and just working all the time. It's it's not appealing at all. I appreciate I have that type of opportunity and such, and I want to make the best out of it.
It's awesome.
It just made my day.
Yeah.
Because remember when Mick was I'm not trying to drop out. On the low, you were not about to drop out, and then
right.
One day it flipped. Something just flipped in your brain one day, I swear.
I feel the motivation for me is kind of I mentioned before. I work construction, and obviously you make good money in construction, stuff like that, but it's hard work. It sucks getting up at 4 a.m. in the morning, having to drive an hour and a half to work in the morning. So I'm really just grateful for the opportunity to be here and like possibly be able to do this full time at some point. So
And your neck's always just red otherwise.
right, neck's always red.
Color's blue.
Quadbike78 asks, who was the best athlete in high school? No shade to Mick, but I think me, Gavin, and Peyton probably have the best case. But me knowing Gavin, knowing more about what he did in high school, I'd have to give it to him.
I feel like an unk right now, but I mean, I'll take it for sure. You know, I was a quarterback for a while. I was had the number one QB rating in the state before I snapped my arm in half. I mean, once you guys see the hooping videos, you'll see what's up. But
well, I've got him in hoops. He's got me in football.
Once we see the hooping videos, you're gonna see what happens.
Well, we can talk about this.
Guys.
Like whose highlight reel was better earlier?
Okay, I mean,
whose highlight reel?
Bro, mine was like a 5-game sample size. Promise you, like
9 game.
I have to give it to Gavin just because it started off with a game winner. It was nice.
Right, like I'm missing.
That's respectable.
Mr.
And then
Clutch,
like
by the way,
Brandon yours was really good too.
Mine's a 10-game sample size from when I was a junior in high school. I was 16.
Yeah, I mean,
so.
Hey, but I'm very tough at robotics though. So
they used to call me Mr.
Yeah,
Clutch.
Mick would fry everyone in this comment section watching this video. Anyone in the world in robotics.
Two-time state champ.
2-time state champ.
Yep, exactly.
Maybe it is Mick. He's the only one in here to win a state championship.
All right, Chance Van Lewis III said, "I don't have a question, but Mick is so tough." Thank you.
Is that ever gonna end? When is the Mick Glaze like till you die?
Hopefully not. I love it.
Yeah,
I love
right.
all the sport. Thank you.
The Mick Glaze is pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie.
This guy with a weird name, Gavin, asked our dream NBA player collab. I think like the obvious answer is just Curry or LeBron.
Yeah.
Kawhi.
I'm surprised you said.
Oh
Curry
yeah, his is
first.
Kawhi.
It's definitely LeBron.
I would break down
Curry.
crying if I saw any of the three.
I feel like Harden would be pretty sweet.
Harden would be
and
great.
as a Minnesota fan,
Bro,
he
I
would
remember
be sweet.
watching Jester and Harden do a video like years
That was
ago.
crazy.
That was peak life. But I mean,
Yeah.
we've kind of been in contact with a few of the Spurs players. It's pretty sick. They've been messing with the TikTok stuff like Castle, Dylan Harper,
McCain follows us too.
McCain follows us on TikTok.
Carter Bryant, gotta give Carter Bryant a shout.
yeah.
Tristan
so all the
Newton,
Spurs really, yeah.
UConn legend, Tristan Newton.
But like besides LeBron, like who would your guys be?
Oh, Bones
Curry,
Highland.
I feel like
Bones
Curry,
Highland.
LeBron.
Bones Highland,
Bro,
That's
Really?
I need
Yeah,
to meet
dude.
Bones.
Yeah, like a niche one.
Oh, give me Con Knipple actually.
Yeah.
The Wisconsin legend. I'd love to meet Con Knipple.
Bones
That'd
is
be
so
awesome.
tough.
I got a picture with Chet Holmgren. It's like, don't mind the comb over, but like, it's just, he was pretty cool to me.
Yeah.
I wonder what he's
Oh,
up to.
comb over is crazy.
I know. I told Chet Holmgren at that point in my life too. I was like an 8th grader. I just got called up to the freshman team. I told him I was gonna meet him in the league. Obviously, I stopped growing. That didn't happen.
You actually
so.
told him that?
Yeah,
That's
Think he
crazy.
still thinks about you?
yeah, definitely,
Probably.
100%. Chet
He's
Holmgren,
waiting
if
on
you
you.
remember that, just like chill, bro. I'll be there someday.
Who would yours be besides LeBron?
If I'm being honest, he's a Wisconsin legend in high school basketball. I'd have to say Tyrese Halliburton would be really fun
Really?
to
Yeah.
collab with.
He seems like
Tyrese
a cool
Halliburton's
guy
dad?
too.
Yeah,
Has he
Oshkosh
reffed
North
your game
legend.
before? He's reffed my games actually. At Kakana, he reffed.
He might have been there our sophomore year then.
Yeah, no, I think it was my junior or senior year when he was there, but
Well, junior year I was there with you guys too.
must have been my senior year. Actually, was my
Probably
senior year.
because I
obviously,
don't
but-
think he would.
Yeah, it was in like one of the like off gyms too. But yeah,
Yeah.
Halliburton will be fired.
I'd have to say Halliburton would probably be one. Yeah.
Shout out Wisco Hoops.
Terrence
NFL
Mann.
collab, bro. Jameis Winston. Let's get him on here.
Yeah, Jameis Winston would be sick.
I'm so grateful that God gave me the chance to play in the snow.
Aiden said y'all should do IRL basketball 2v2 1v1 tourney between y'all four and post on YouTube. We actually are gonna have that coming on the way. We're gonna try and do lots of the basketball type of content soon, like IRL stuff, and we might even be in a D1 gym playing 2-on-2 towards the end of January. You never know what you're
Could
gonna
be
see.
coming. I mean, there's a chance.
I mean, you never know, but like sneak peek potentially. But I think it would be fun. I think it would be a super good tournament too.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
1v1 tourney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's between me and Mick.
Exactly.
And that shit gets heated. Big Boy Curdy asks, why does Mick love Kawhi so much?
Oh, Kawhi. It started like ever since like 2014. Me and my older brother, we choose it between like teams like for finals matches, football and basketball. And like 2013, I picked Spurs and he like beat him like sadly. But then next year I picked Spurs again and Kawhi. I'm so grateful that he took that step and he really cooked up for us. And ever since then, I just keep watching him grow and such. It was like, oh no, it's like I love
like
the
your
way he was
first child?
smaller. No, it was like y'all ever like for example like a random rookie that you like or something.
Yeah, and
like,
they just,
and
like,
then
blossom.
they actually like blossom and such.
Yeah.
He was a rookie when I picked him. He was like 2013 Spurs, but it was before he made that leap. And I was like,
Yeah.
but yeah. AK asked, where do y'all see the Sideline Bros in 10 years? What y'all think?
Hopefully everywhere.
Hopefully.
Honestly.
Honestly, yeah, I was gonna say the dream would be to become something between the next two hype, Dude Perfect, and Highland Bros all mashed into one.
Right. I feel like 2 hype is like the ultimate goal. If we could be like our generation's 2 hype, I honestly like that's the goal.
Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah, I think that'd be sweet.
Yeah, I think for me, yeah, it's like, growing up watching Two Hype, that was like, get home from school, watch Two Hype, their Christmas video is so sick, and it's like, thinking about that, we could be that for
The
like,
hide and seek videos.
the hide and seek
fire.
videos
Yeah.
went crazy. And
We're
it's
actually getting a house too in the new year too, so that'll be so fire. We'll have so much content. User 3343513740204 asks, who's your pick for champs, MVP, most improved, D-point, and six man? I could start champs, OKC. I don't think anybody's gonna beat them.
Yeah,
Yeah, does anyone disagree with that?
I do.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I think LeBron's taking home his 5th ring this year.
I hope so,
Okay, I'm
honestly.
looking-
No, I'm being dead
I
serious.
actually-
Like with Luka leading the helm now, and like LeBron being able to have that role where he can kind of just like, he just got to dish out assists. I think they could 100% do it.
Guess we'll see.
If you want to bet on that, let me know. Next one, MVP. Honestly, the start of the year I said Jokic just because I'm a Jokic over SGA guy, but I literally think the Thunder could beat the Warriors 73-9 record.
It's
Oh
scary,
yeah,
but
100%.
So I feel like by default SGA would be my MVP at that point, but
I
it's kind of
agree.
boring. But
Yeah, I think SGA is bringing it home, especially with the rate they're going and how like dominant they are.
Yeah, is there like we all said Jokic I think earlier this year.
Yeah.
I'd go
And
SGA
I would
now.
still go SGA now because I mean if you're gonna go probably like 75-7 or something ridiculous.
Right. Are you going to go Luka then?
No, I'm going to take SGA.
Okay.
You'll
Just
take
because they'll
SGA.
have the best record.
But you think playoffs Braun clutches up?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be storybook.
That would be insane.
Next one, most improved. For me, I'd have to go. I know you mentioned this earlier in the year. The guy Ryan Hollins in Milwaukee.
Good pick.
Let's go hoops. I mean, he literally, I didn't even know who he was before this year, and he's putting up like 20 a game for the Bucks. So I'd go Ryan Hollins.
I'm gonna go Denny Avdia. Yeah, having a great year, big numbers. Yeah, he's doing amazing.
Not a bad pick. But you going the same thing?
I would love to pick Mr. Rollins, but I'm on the same wavelength as Meg. I think Denny Avdia is very good this year. I think if Portland can sneak into a playing game, he's the definite pick for most improved.
Is like
Austin Reeves could be.
Reeves
but-
is
yeah,
nice.
Reeves.
he's taking a huge jump. Reeves is
He's taking a huge jump.
Giddy's pretty solid too, but his numbers are falling
Yeah,
off.
I
Plus
would
with the
say
Sumu
Giddy
and
more.
Kobe White both healthy.
Yeah, and
Do we think Reeves is going to be an all-star?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
easily.
Like 100%?
Oh
Reeves
yeah,
could be like
Reeves
top
is
10
gonna be
right
an
now.
all-star. Yeah.
He's putting up
Top
30 a
10.
game. Last two, D-point and six man. I really don't have a pick for six man, but D-point, I'd have to go Wemby if he can stay on the floor.
Yeah, if Wemby can stay on the floor, it's gonna be him.
Yeah, there's no reason it wouldn't be Wemby, and then six man probably Nas Reed again.
Yeah, why not?
Default.
Hopefully.
I love Nas Reed. Cam said, "Do you agree that mixed player comp is Murr from Impractical Jokers?" And honestly, when I read this comment, I read it out loud, and all of us started dying laughing. I think that is maybe a top 5 comparison in human history.
Human
Cam.
history.
Like I would argue human history. We talked about it. We think you're Murr. We said you're Joe. I'm Q and you're Sal.
I'm Sal, yeah.
I feel like that's good
I like
comps.
that.
I just like Mick and Murr just makes so much sense in my
Right.
brain.
It's a great comment.
Why does it make so much sense?
It just there's just something
just
about it
does,
that
like,
just does.
I don't know why.
Just works. Do you
I
disagree?
feel like all 4 of those are like low-key good.
Yeah.
Like for the group.
Jack Bright asks, who you got winning the college football championship? I think the guys know my pick here. I am the biggest Ohio State fan probably in the Midwest.
In the
Midwest.
Maybe
Yeah.
in Northwest
No,
Wisconsin.
in the Midwest.
Maybe.
I am the biggest Ohio State fan. Like, Jeremiah Smith is that good. Julian Sand, I mean, second best quarterback in the country. Obviously, Mendoza owns him right now. But that's going to change. We're going to win the college football championship. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Honestly, with Indiana being as good as they are, I just feel like they could definitely win the championship. But I got to go with Georgia. They have the easiest path to the Final Four. They have a bye, and then they face the winner of Tulane, Ole Miss. Ole Miss doesn't even have a head coach right now. I just feel like Georgia's gonna. This is another Georgia year.
It definitely could be. I feel like Georgia has the easiest path, but my pick was Ohio State before they just lost to Indiana. I think if they matched up again, they wouldn't lose. I'll still go with Ohio State. I think they're the best team.
I'm going Indiana.
I thought you were about to pull a Pat
I like
McAfee.
Indiana. I like the quarterback. I'm going India. Kid Kobe said, "Who do y'all think is the most clutch imposter?" I think it's me.
I think it's me.
I think it's me.
I think everyone's going to vote themselves.
Okay, if you can't vote for yourself, who are you voting for?
I mean,
No.
here's the issue. I'm never imposter, so like the vote always comes down to me. Like it's random,
It's
and
coming down to you right
I
now.
never get it. Yeah, here it is again. I have to pick the imposter. I wouldn't give it to Brandon.
Why not?
You're too new to the game,
But
and
he's-
you got
but as
some
of
you
late,
got some
I'm really
fraudulent
good.
wins. I'd say it's between one of the two OGs because I mean I just don't have the big enough sample size, and I've been doing it since '95. But
94.
But in your sample size, you have like a good record though.
yeah, I don't know.
We can
I
all,
think
like, pick something.
it would be between these two guys. Honestly,
not
like
pick
don't
something.
really have a pick. What do you think?
If I'm not giving it to myself, because I think you're right, I'm too new to the game, even though I do have some really tough wins. I am going to give it to, I feel like you always hear about the Mick Masterclass. I don't really see it. I'm going to give it to Peyton. Sneaky imposter. Like, he always flying under the radar, and then he comes in and he gets that win. I've fallen for it a million times, so.
We got a question from Peyton Clayson. How did Gavin get connected with Aptive? Crying face, dead emoji, go Cougs. He'd be referring to BYU there. Aptive is a pest control electrical company that I sold for this summer, and it was fun. I mean, made some good money. I had a friend that did it. He was 2 years older than me in high school. He went there. CJ, Brandon knows CJ too.
Yeah.
We went to school with him.
Played basketball.
Yeah, we played basketball, played football together, and he went and did it. He had a lot of fun, made some good money. So I was like, hey, I'm in school. I don't want to be here anymore. So I went at it. I did pretty well actually, and then I came back here. And now we're doing this, and I don't think I'll be going back to Aptive, but it's a cool place if you want to make some money.
Mason Baranski asks, favorite all-time sports moment you've seen live on TV or in person? For me, I have like an easy two for me. Number one, Minnesota fan, obviously Minneapolis Miracle. Not gonna lie, I was 12 at the time, and I think I started crying. And then I told my parents if the Vikings win the Super Bowl, I was gonna get a tattoo of like Case Keenum or something. I'm serious too.
That would be a terrible tattoo.
I know, yeah.
If you guys won the Super Bowl,
yeah, it would be worth it. My second one was, I remember vividly sitting at the kitchen table with my parents and the ESPN bottom ticker was on, and for some reason we weren't watching the Iron Bowl, and I told my dad, I was like, we gotta turn on the Iron Bowl. We gotta turn on the Iron Bowl. And right as I turned it on, the kick six was happening.
Really?
Like I can't even make it up. And so it was like the last play of the game. I remember the like kicker lining it up and everything. And then it was the timeout and then the kick, whatever, the whole thing. And I just remember I was like, I became an Auburn fan after that. I went downstairs, played NCAA football 13, and dominated everyone with Trey Mason, one of my Heisman. But yeah, those are my two.
My one or two or three. As a Packers fan, I guess all the Aaron Rodgers Hail Marys. I was pretty young for the Super Bowl. That was like when I would have been 4. I do remember watching it, but like I wasn't old enough to like fully feel the Super Bowl. If it happened now, I don't know what I'd do. I think I'd go on a vacation for 5 years. It would be one of the Rodgers Hail Marys. So Richard Rodgers, the Miracle Motown, or the Jeff Janis game. That was honestly probably the craziest one. I remember being at my grandpa's house and like standing up and just screaming. But Larry Fitzgerald had like a 70-yard play to start overtime. So that one hurt. But I guess NBA wise would be watching Game 7. I was a LeBron Cavs fan back in the day. Still LeBron Glazer, but that was pretty awesome to watch. Kyrie.
For me, it's going to be either the Kawhi buzzer beater in 2019. I was watching that. The 2014 World Cup final with the game-winning goal in extra time. That was crazy to watch. What else? The Minnesota Miracle. That was insane. And it was in my city, so it was like...
It's a parade inside my city, yeah!
Call it the Minnesota Miracle, by the way. Just so you know.
Minneapolis. Oh my goodness.
I'm trolling.
It was the greatest day for every Minnesotan who's a true Minnesotan.
I'd say for me, number one is 100%. Actually, this is a funny story. I watched the entire Game 7 live, 2016, 3-1 comeback. I was as well a LeBron Glazer, big LeBron fan. And but actually, when Kyrie Irving hit the three-pointer over Steph Curry, I was so nervous that I went and sat up in my bathroom and didn't even watch the shot live. And I came downstairs to my dad screaming. And yeah, so I'm pretty upset with myself that I couldn't even watch that shot. But I watched the entire game. The LeBron block was sick. Number 2 for me would have to be watching Kobe Bryant's last game. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was awesome. My dad had gotten to watch Michael Jordan's last game. His parents let him stay up to watch it, and my dad let me stay up to watch that. And
what about like the Niners Super Bowls? He's a 49ers fan. Like, you got some good 49ers Super Bowls. No? Oh.
No. Ben asks, who is this unreleased character? So that is our editor and camera guy, does all the behind-the-scenes stuff. His name's Trevor. Me and Gavin actually went to high school with him.
Yeah, Trevor's one of my boys. Honestly, Trevor, like if you want to like plug like a cool picture of yourself, you can put one up there.
Yeah.
What
Wow.
a handsome guy.
What a handsome guy.
He's 6'7", by the way.
He is 6'7".
Yeah,
Did you know that?
Unironically.
Also, Ben, please stop commenting pictures of me.
Yeah, Ben. Ben's
It's a little creepy. No, I'm just joking.
That's probably like our
Ben, I
number
should
one
probably
commenter.
yeah.
We
should
know like the
send him
names of
more.
all our commenters. So if you comment on us a lot, like
Shout out
we
Bill
know your
Zeitz.
Yeah,
Bill
Bill.
Zeitz a
Oh,
long
Bill,
time.
if you watch this video, comment on YouTube, man. Let
Yes.
us know. You're our number 1 fan for sure.
Thank you for watching the Q&A. We appreciate all y'all's support.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We got a lot more stuff coming. So.